My name's Diane Heisick. I'm going to be showing the slicer from Chapter 2. That's a picture of me with my horse Hutch. To create a slicer, I need to create a pivot table first. So I will select inside the data, go to Insert, Pivot Table, check to make sure my table range is right, and click OK. I will then add stuff to create my pivot table. So I'm going to select Region, and I'm going to select Sale Amount. Then I'm going to go up to the Analyze tab and select Insert Slicer. Slicer is a way to filter the information in my pivot table quickly, and it's pretty user friendly. So I'm going to select two slicers. I'm going to select Market, and I'm going to select Account Manager. Click OK. And I have two slicers that have now been created. So if I want to filter my data by just anything that's in the Buffalo market, I'll click Buffalo, and then you can see that the pivot table has now been changed, so that way anything that in the data for Buffalo is the only thing that's going to be showing. So Buffalo's in the Northeast region, and that is the total or the sum of the sale amount for that region. Also, since I have a second slicer open, it also picks any account managers that are in the Buffalo market that are affected by the first slicer. To clear the slicer, I hit the red X, and it brings everything back. If I want to select by multiple filters within a slicer, I'll just click and hold down the control button to select a bunch of them. And then anything that, any sales or anything that are affected by the account managers that I've selected now show up in the pivot table. They've been showing only 3 regions and the sales amounts for those account managers. And also in the second slicer, it also shows the markets that those account managers are in. So I will now clear these filters, and I can then also connect the pivot table to connect the slicers to multiple pivot tables. So I will quickly insert one more pivot table, and this time I'm going to pick State, Account Manager, and Quantity, and I'm going to go back to that first pivot table, right click on a slicer, click Report Connections, and check on the second pivot table. Click OK. So now I will filter again by a couple of areas here. So I have Canada, Chicago, the Dakotas, and I have 4 account managers. So this pivot table has already been filtered. So I'll go to the second one, and you can see that those same areas have been, this pivot table has now been filtered by those same areas, and you can see that those account managers are also here. So everything has been adjusted to that same pivot table. So that was adjusted that slicer. So that is this about slicers.